17th time is the charm. Let's see if this works. There's been a slight delay on the field as there was a streaker. They got into a fight with the security guard. Security guards beat the shit out of them. Now they're just cleaning up the blood before we get started here in Coors Field. So welcome. And the lesson learned here is don't run onto the baseball field. You'll get jacked up. All right. Game on. As we have White Sox baseball back on. As the Rick Dog Network, there's been rain delays, there's been fight delays, there's been technical difficulties here at Coors Field in his first Major League start. Now the important parts, he's up 4-1 in the bottom of the fifth. He gave up a home run. It's the only run he gave up. Everything else he's been dominating.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Strike up starting to build up here in his first Major League start in the big leagues. He looks good.
Next one misses.
He just misses.
And
It's
a count
2-1.
2-1.
As we talked about it earlier, he has a Pedro Martinez pitching motion. He also has the Pedro Martinez
Next offering clips the zone
product
count
that
even
goes
at
into
2.
his hair. So the curls, the pimp juice, we call it. If I go get some pimp juice, sometimes I can get a little nastier breaking ball. There it is right
2
there.
up, 2 down.
He gone. So that's what makes him such
Here's
an
Garrett
effective
Hampson.
pitcher and such a well-made.
This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he
Throws
digs in.
hundreds.
Definitely been known to
100,
drop a
102
drag
late
bunt
into the
from
game.
time to time,
If
and
he
he's pretty
needs
good
to,
at it,
goes and
Chris.
gets that
Yeah, and
juice.
he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed,
boy,
because of the
he's
ability to
right
put down that bunt.
That's
On the
slapped into
ground, right
field
side.
for
And
basic.
that
But
one
thank you for
finds its
joining
way
us here
through.
on the Rick Dog Network. I think everything's up and running.
Not much to this one.
I keep saying
just
it.
a willingness to go the other way and put the
Everybody's
ball
gonna stop
play. That's
tuning
a team
in
at
if-
bat right there. Nice
it
job of
looks
staying
good.
back and letting the ball get deep. And now they've got some
I really
speed on
think
first, so
having
we'll
one
see if
cord
they
not
try to
plugged
get him
in
into
the
motion.
stupid computer just is ruining
Connor
my
Joe
morning.
digging in for the
But not
Rockies.
my pitching performance as he continues to dominate.
And the
Two
first
outs
pitch
here.
misses for
Bottom
ball
five,
one.
trying to get out of this one here. Pretty nasty breaking ball. It's 1-1. Decent speed aboard. Down by 3. I don't know if he's going to be stealing, but I got to keep an eye on
Throw
him.
to
He's
first.
probably going to get itchy there with that
back
type of
easily.
speed. Thank you for joining us here on the Rick Dog Network. Hopefully we could get one in here.
There you go, fellas. Let's go.
As there's been many delays, many technical difficulties, but he's still dominating on the mound. First big league start.
And the right-hander
How
deals.
about that? And
Stays
just fouls it
alive.
off 1-2. Thank you once again
Hampson,
for joining
the runner
us
at first
here on
with
the
2
Rick Dog
gone.
Network. Usually things a little smoother.
On the ground,
That's a
right
ground ball
side.
second. Larry
Over to Abreu. And
over
that
to
is
Abreu,
that.
and that'll
So
end
one
the
left
fifth.
for Colorado. And
Beautiful
this is
shot.
still a 4-1 ball
fan
game.
cam here in Coors. Thank you for joining us here on the Rick Dog Network. White Sox 4, Rockies 1. Oh, brother.
Welcome back.
At least
Now
I think
it's
we're
the
good here.
DH, Chris Bryant.
Leading up for the Rockies, the designated hitter, Chris Bryant.
All right, bottom of 6.
Stay ahead, right here.
Fuentes back to work. Ball
Oh,
on a
Chris
pitch
Jelly Bean
inside.
Bryant,
Looking to
101.
get something going, this is the guy you want at the plate.
Just
He's been
missed.
great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Swing and a miss. Oh, and he lost the handle on that one. Here's a 1-1. That's a bullet,
That's
but
hammered
it goes
foul. Thank you for
foul.
joining me here on the Rick Dog Network. I think I got about 12 minutes into that last broadcast before I realized nobody could see it anymore. So
Ground ball up the
lead
middle.
off hit
That's
for
a
Bryant.
hit.
As I'm cruising along here,
These
Let's
guys
see
today
how
are
long
so
the
great
Russo
with
lets me
handling
go.
velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of
here's
turning that
CJ
one around.
Cron.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, C.J. Cron. He's already homered here in this one.
Purple dinosaur.
No, this guy's definitely
Cute.
looking for a big swing of the
the hell
bat
that
right
thing
here.
is.
Try to close
Rocky.
that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run
Burdens,
from
whatever.
first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That's in there for
Oh,
strike 1.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street.
Well, this
Oh,
ball is
way
crushed into left
back.
field. It's on its way and
Gone. Oh, he heard it. That might be it for me. As I
His 12th of the season. It's
threw a
4-3.
high fastball and he
This
hit it
crowd
far
back
and
alive.
deep. As the crowd just erupted. Oh, God. I would still like to finish the inning if it's up to me. Boom. Boom. Big bomb.
If you hit the
You
ball that
right
far,
away,
you know
that's-
we're
I
going to
made that
check the
sound.
numbers. Let's go back to the nerd herd and
just dropped the
StatCast. That was impressive.
Yeah,
Not
wow.
enough pinch
I mean,
juice
they
on
don't
that
hit
one,
him
as he's
much
saying,
farther
as
than
he's
that, Boog.
circling the
Everything's got
bases.
to come together to hit a ball like that, and he really showed us
He
something
was
right there.
leaning.
Here comes the skipper,
And
we're
that's
going
it.
to see a pitching change in
They're
this
gonna
spot.
come and pull me. I don't know if I'll get the win. I gave
Won't
you
go any
everything I had,
further,
Tone.
And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute.
I gave you
Back with the new
everything I had,
pitcher
buddy.
after this break.
It was a pretty good performance. His first performance in the big leagues, but he gives up a couple homers he'd like to
Now
have
they
back.
turn to Alex Reyes.
Yes, here
25th
comes
appearance
Alex
of the year
Reyes.
for him.
So at this point of the
See
ball
if he
game,
can-
we're
see
talking
if he
about
can hold
middle
on to this
innings,
one.
and
No, we don't. Colorado come back and steals it. Son of a
Close
biscuit.
one here today, and your final 5.
All that, we ended up
Chris
losing
Singleton and our entire
5-4
crew. I'm John
bad
Shelby saying
guys.
so long.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Rockies, 5 runs on
Tough morning here for the Rick Dog Network, but see if we could turn it around at the plate, as he's a two-way sensation here in Twitchlandia. Good morning and welcome to the network. Sounds okay. Think we could turn that down? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Right there. And then this goes right there. Okay. Welcome. Sounds good. We'll keep the party going. Sit back, relax, and
Live
strap it
from
down.
beautiful Coors
We have
Field
White
here
Sox
in
baseball
Denver,
coming your way
Colorado. MLB The
here
Show
at
has interleague
Coors
action
Field.
for you
As I
this
got the
afternoon.
start yesterday,
It's the Chicago White Sox
I ended up with a
going
no
against the
decision. It was
Colorado
a tough
Rockies.
outing. Pitched
First
good,
pitch coming
gave up a
at you
couple
right after the
big
break.
home runs, end up coming back and winning it. After about a week in the big leagues, getting my feet wet here. Thank you for joining me. I had a few hits in my first couple games, and then I pitched, so
Just
I'm gonna grab
about
a
to
bat,
get
be back out
underway.
there.
And pitching here today,
Here in
Herman Marquez.
Coors Field. Let's see if I can get a hold of
he's
one.
had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is
Thank you
just
for joining
over
me
4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's
On
going
the
to take
network.
the ball, he's going to go out there and give it his
As
best.
we had some technical difficulties early, but I feel like we're going good here.
And now
Everything
it's
looks
gonna be
good, sounds
Ricky
good. Thank you for joining me.
He's been
Let me know
such
how
a
I
good
sound
hitter
as
with
I took
runners
the
in scoring
headphones off.
position. Some guys just take it to another
We
level.
got a
For
pretty
him
good
right
batting
now at
average
the
to start
plate,
the
it's
season
like
off. How about that?
everyone
Timing?
else is in slow motion, and
And
he's in
2 on,
full speed.
nobody out. Here at Coors Field, waiting for my pitch. Let's see if I could drive it.
That one
Ooh.
fouled off.
Hey, get a good one.
Trying to get my bearings here in this day game. And a good pitch to hit.
The next
It's
offering
1-1. I
misses.
could see it.
Ball one.
I could
Just
see it.
missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Hey, be patient, get your pitch, huh?
Next
Oh,
offering is in for a
it's
strike.
1-2. That
Zip
was
on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If
Unbelievable.
he's there all day, it's going to be a tough
1-2.
one for the hitters.
Here.
The pitch. Pulls that one foul.
Hangs one. A little bit too quick. It's 1-2 still.
And a pitch. And it's even up.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Got him looking. Down on strikes. And he
Anything
knew
was
it.
on strike.
Oh,
He gone.
man, just locked him up.
Back here at the ballpark. And now the DH, Ricky Fuentes.
Second at bat.
The wind of the pitch. Bounced up the middle. Nice grab.
Base hit. Lead
It
off
doesn't
base
really
hit.
matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make
Welcome
something
in.
happen.
It's an early morning.
And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. Next offering upstairs. Two-one pitch is in there, and the count is even. Runner at first with no outs here.
Son of a bitch. So we
Ricky
fast forward here.
Steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Some 1 for 2 with a
Chris,
single back and
baseball
forth.
Today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat
Ooh,
on the ball
jammed
and is
me just a
kind of
little bit,
different from
got
the
in on me.
players that we see.
Oh,
Knocks it
and he's
down.
going to drop it. I don't know if that's going to be an error or
And
not.
the tying runs at second
went a
base
long
with
way
a
for
double.
that.
Didn't take long to
A
get
double,
a result for that
yeah.
at bat. Pretty
Nice.
much just a textbook double
take
into the
that
gap. And when you can drop one
Just
in there
shot
between
one
the
out there.
outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just
Off
an
his
excellent
forehead,
swing.
he couldn't
now
see
a
it.
huge at bat in this game coming up.
This is the sun.
One down. Yasmani Grandal up to hit.
No one better. Let's go.
And a swing and a miss.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good rip on it, huh?
And a pitch. And now 2-2.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base,
Welcome
be
into the
quiet
Rick
out
Doc.
there.
This is my
Not
first big
bouncing
league
around,
action here. First
not
week in the bigs.
distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make
Still
sure that he
getting
can
adjusted
clearly
here.
focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Next offering is way upstairs.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try and tie him up.
Stand by. We're going to take a second.
That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
And he walked him.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Hey, your pitch.
Jose Abreu up to hit.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield.
Thank you for joining us here on the
Should
Rick
be an
Dog Network. This
inning-ending
is
double play.
Road to the Show. My first week in the big leagues.
Next
2
pitch
for 3
misses
here.
inside. And now 3-1.
Colorado. Two-way sensation, shortstop and pitcher. I just got done pitching. I pitched well, but I gave up
Center
a
field.
few home runs,
Richard on his
which
way
ended
over.
up being
Makes a nice running catch.
started out.
Runner tags and will move up to third. And
Tags
that'll
nicely
put
to
runners
third.
at the corners with 2 away.
Colorado came back and won it late, so I didn't get the win. I'm hitting well. First action. Thank you for joining us here at the Rick
Andrew
Dog
Vaughn
Network.
now.
We're going to go ahead and fast forward, get to my next at bat or
Fuentes.
defensive situation. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
And welcome back.
And here
Ready
comes
to
Rick
begin
Dog.
the eighth,
Switch
digging in,
hitting,
Ricky
shortstop.
Fuentes.
It's 3-3 in the top of the 8th.
Ricky
Here we go.
Fuentes.
The pitch.
Ah,
On the
that
ground
looks
at
like get
first.
foul.
And he picks
It
it up
will.
and he'll
It's
put it in
0-1.
his pocket.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
The 0-1,
Oh,
and he
nasty.
pumps it a strike.
Well, we
Right at
keyhole.
the letters.
Even though it's right
0-2.
there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Oh, he
that
drills
got
him.
And the potential
He
winning
drills him.
run is aboard.
Well, that can certainly jumpstart an offense. The hit by pitch right there, and now they have the opportunity to make
Actually,
it
it kind
really
of bailed
hard
me
on the
out a little
scoreboard.
bit because I don't think I was getting on there. So, no outs, runner on. I'll go ahead and fast forward so I don't do anything stupid on the bases. And the Sox are up 6-3. We get the
Well, this
win.
was a tightly played
How
game. Got a
about
little of
that?
everything, some timely hitting, runs on the board.
Thank you for
Defense
joining us
in
here
certain
on the
spots.
network. Don't forget to follow as I'm
Definitely
just building the
6-3
network
our
up.
final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi
Here in my
saying
second
so
season,
long.
Road to the Show. I finally get to call up midway through the season.
Runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left
He was ready. He was ready to come up. They were holding back on me. We're here in Colorado. Going to be playing shortstop. Excited here. So sit back, relax, and
Hello,
strap
baseball
it down.
fans, and welcome. We've got
White Sox
Father's Day
baseball coming your way.
It's the Chicago White Sox going up against the Colorado Rockies.
Sox and Rockies.
And now,
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
23,
What up, Joe?
Colorado Rockies.
That's a great name. All right, here at beautiful Coors.
Just about set. And on the hill in this one, Antonio Senzatella.
Well, it hasn't
There's
been
a
a
Rick
great
Dog
year so
playing
far in terms of
shortstop
ERA,
here on
but
the
he's had
network.
some decent games, and there have been some
As we get
flashes
started here,
of greatness, if you
Colorado.
will. We'll see
we
today
fast
if
forward
he's
a bit.
able to get ahead of hitters
3-16.
and perhaps get some swings and misses, put
There's a
himself
couple
in a
guys on,
position
nobody out.
to bring that ERA down, because you know
It's a
in
ball
the
just
back
a
of
little
his
bit
mind,
low.
beyond the W, he wants to have a better
Thank you
earned
for
run
joining
average.
us here.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting
The
settled
network.
in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the
Early
strike
morning
zone. This
swing
could be a
session.
tough one for him.
Oh,
Late
way
swing,
late on a
foul to
nasty
the left.
fastball, so that will get out of play on the left side. Timeout.
Now before the 1-1, time is
Let's take
called.
a look at that.
Hey, driving, here we go.
Right, center cut.
Righty delivers.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage
2
in
and
this
1.
count with runners on. Look for him
First
to
and
be
second.
aggressive
Don't want to
on this
help him
next
out.
pitch.
Want to get these guys over. And that'll do it.
Can't
That'll
get
do the
there.
job.
Should be extra
As-
bases. And
I'll
that's
just
gonna
wait
kick
right here
into
because
the
this
corner.
guy's slower than molasses.
And they'll score
One
first.
run will
It's
score.
1-0.
Well, that was one of those
Nicely
high percentage
done.
advantage counts where
Father's
batting averages
Day.
are just so much higher. Ripped
Here
that one
in
down the line and
the big
kept it
leagues
fair,
as he
and
just
even
pulls
when
his
you
hands
hit it
through,
that
keeps
far
it
out
fair.
front,
That's
you
a
still
great
have to
piece of
keep your
hitting.
hands tight to your body so you don't
Nicely
poke
done.
around
As the
that
runner at first
baseball
had a
and put it in
freeze,
foul
didn't know what was going to happen. He
And
doubled
next to
back
hit
in a
for the
first like a
Sox,
jackass, so I
Ricky
only get a single.
Fuentes. Singleton scored his
It's
first
3-0
time.
good, guys.
This guy
As we
makes
fast
great
forward to my
contact.
next
One of the
at-bat.
best in the game
Here,
at putting bat on
Road
ball.
to the show
He's got such
on the
quick
network.
hands, and he's gaining pitch
3-0 good,
recognition.
guys.
That keeps him square to the plate. There's
Ah.
a good chance that his bat stays in
Backdoor
the zone
slider,
a long
0-1.
time, and that produces
Runner on,
solid
2 outs.
contact consistently.
Just waiting.
Kicks and fires.
Ah,
Tapped
can't wait
softly
back
on the
long enough
ground,
for this
and
stuff.
it goes just foul.
It's
Well, the hitter's got
0-2.
his timing down for the breaking ball. If you're a pitcher, if you can get that fastball in on the hand, it's going to be
Oh,
And down on strikes
You
he
know.
goes.
he
Third
gone.
out,
Welcome
and
to
that
the
ends
big
the
leagues.
frame. The White Sox lead one, but they lead it 3-0.
Thank you for joining us on the network. A perfect pitch on the inside part
Randall
of the
Grichuk
plate.
now. 0 for 6 in the
I'm
series
gone,
so
grabbing
far.
some bench.
Batting fifth. The
So here we go, a little shortstop action. Trying to turn 2.
Here's the 0-2. On the ground,
There's a
right
chopper.
side, 4.
Over to
6,
second.
3.
Rack 'em
and
up.
They turn the
double play. Nicely done.
Nice warm day here. Good baseball weather. Does that change anything,
Here we
Chris,
go.
especially for the hitters?
Right now just kind of locked in,
Here's
geared
Chris
in on the
Bryant
action.
now.
I haven't really paid attention to anything else except for my career trying to
The
focus.
pitch.
Bryant.
Out to short.
Moving to first. Easy
Over
play.
to Abreu. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
This is like the fifth time the charm I finally get this up and running. I've been trying to
Next to hit, Ricky
go live to
Fuentes.
Twitch all morning.
He's kind of an
So
outlier,
excited I had some
especially
technical
when
issues.
guys are consciously
But I think it's up and
sacrificing
running. Give me a thumbs
contact
up out there in
to deliver
Twitchlandia if
power.
it sounds good, looks good. I'm going to take this first pitch.
Yeah, his
Ooh,
swing
good
is
pitch down
so
the middle.
good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
All right, here we go. 0-1.
Foul ball there.
0-2. Thank you for joining.
0-2 now.
Oh, he brushes
That one
him
ran
back.
inside, almost got
All
him.
right, big guy.
Boog, after watching
Settle
the
down.
first inning of this one, you would not have expected
It's
that this
3-1. Good
pitcher
guys here. Top of
would be in
fifth.
such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
Oh,
And a swing
man.
and a miss. And there's one down.
He got
Well,
me.
that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something
So
that gets smoked.
Early
If you can
Saturday
play
morning
security
grind
today,
here on the
it's a
show.
really
Thank you for
deceptive
joining
pitch.
me. Just getting our bearings here. I know there's a few people out there
Here's the second
checking in
baseman,
with me.
Brendan Rodgers.
Taken high in
Thank
the
you
draft,
so
he's
much.
had that top prospect
Let's play a
labeled
little
over him
shortstop
since he put on a
opportunity here.
professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And
Out
die.
to
I
short.
was going to die,
That's a
but
base hit.
I'm trying to check to see what happened. Because I went to watch the worst movie on the planet last night. So the Bears, oh my God, the Bears took a cornerback.
And now here is Ricky Fuentes.
The Bears haven't had a
He's
good
got the
cornerback
power, but
since when
great
Peanut Tillman
contact
was
skills,
good.
one of the best contact
Walt Harris,
hitters
they
in
haven't
the
had a
game.
lot of corners. So we'll take it. We could use a safety and all that good stuff. We'll see what they do today. We'll take. So it
And
sounds like a
first
lot of
offering is
football
fouled off.
talk with the draft.
Garcia at
Sox
second.
lose,
Roberts
Cubs
on at first
lose.
with nobody out.
The Hawks are still playing hockey? They lose.
This one high in the air
So
to
I was a
left
little
center.
late on that.
Joe on the move to the alley.
Oh, and that's
Brings
pop.
it in with a nice running grab.
What else we
Runner
got?
tags up for third.
Hockey's
That's
still
just a
being
really
played.
nice catch on the run
Thought that
right
got
there. He
suspended
saved
with
extra
COVID.
bases for sure. Probably needs a second
Just
to catch.
kidding.
First and second.
I'm going to
No
check to see what
outs.
happened in
So
basketball.
in
but-
now for Colorado, Randall Grichuk.
Welcome in. Here's a shortstop situation. Double play ball coming my way. Thank you for joining us on the Rick Dog Network.
The 1-1. Grounder might be two.
Backhand, bare hand, rock him up. Me and Garcia make a pretty good double play combination. It's probably because he's wearing my number. Twins lose, thank goodness. Happy about that. The Sox lose another one. Tell you, they lose 2 in a row after winning one, coming off an 8-game losing streak. So they just struggling, man. White Sox struggling. So there was one game last night.
So up next for Chicago.
The Memphis
Ricky
Grizzlies
Fuentes.
finish them off. Timberwolves put them out of their misery. Minnesota, who knows what's going on over there? I haven't watched much, but they're just always so up and down.
First offering misses the mark.
There's like after the All-Star break, man, I was like, man, you should really pick up Karl Anthony Towns. You know, I think he'll finish strong. He's a great shooting big man. Then you see his performances on the big stage. Like, I don't want no piece of that freaking guy. So won't talk about Minnesota. Memphis wins. Ja Morant,
So very important to be patient.
the
Let the pitcher walk
the
if
leader
you
of
will.
that team. He's had some big games, some big dunks, some game-winning shots, some triple doubles. He's just that guy for them. See how far he could get them. Oh, just off the plate, it's 3-1. So I'll take a step out as I'm not really paying attention. Top of 9, 3-1. If they give me a good pitch, I'm hacking. Oh, That's hammered. Stay fair. It will. That's going to be into the corner. Oh, settle for the double. I'm hammering away on the network. Multi-hit game. The Rick Dog looks good in a Sox uniform. He's hammering the ball. He's just up about a week or two. Only a week. It's only my 5th game or so. Switch hitting shortstop, also pitching here on Father's Day. Got the blue wristband on, I noticed. Happy Father's Day out there, Tony. Fathers. Which in real life, it's Mother's Day coming up soon. Don't forget about that one. So looking good. So Memphis gets a win last night. Let's see how far they could go. I don't think they're going to go all the way, but they're an exciting team. I'm just more worried about my White Sox. They suck. They're just terrible. It's funny listening to them and seeing how everything plays out now on social media. And you got all your Monday morning quarterbacks, got all your diehard young Sox fans, medium age Sox, whatever age, but you got those people.
Next pitch misses, and it's
a full count. I get it. I used to be the same way, weighing on every pitch and every out and every win and every loss. You got 2 schools of thought here. You got. So that'll end it here midway through the 8th. They'll have last reps. Hopefully we get the win here. Colorado, they came back and won it yesterday. Hey, nice job, everybody. But 2 school Sox, there's a few schools, old school, new school, but some panicking, some saying, hey, no way, it's too early. I wouldn't call it panic. I would just say that people just seeing what the Sox are putting out there, they just don't look good. They have terrible defense. They have injuries. They have all the signs. And then people think we're playing in a weak division. We're not. That's the thing. Minnesota's good. Cleveland's good. Detroit, Kansas City, not that bad. So, Sox, can they turn around? I don't know. I'm on the fence. I'm keeping faith. That's a Sox fan in me. Of course they could turn around. They got a lot of talent. Throw heat and excel at hitting for contact. Heavily focused on velocity and wonderful. I might go look at my shoes. I don't like my shoes anymore.
A lot of expectations
I'm
on
up in the
them.
big leagues.
And
I
a lot
deserve
of
to
that
have some
comes
real
from how they performed in the
Jordans.
minors. You're Cliff Floyd. You know that. You
After
know
a
as well
week in
as
the,
anybody what you did in the minors.
those probably
when you get to
cost
the show,
50
it's
grand.
meaningless.
Let's go take a
You
look.
can throw it in the trash. I'm telling you. It's just,
Thank you for joining us here on the Rick Dog Network.
When you get to the big leagues,
Don't forget to follow.
they're going to watch
I think I got everything up and running for the. It's like 4 or 5 times I had to try to get this. Usually pretty good. Like maybe a little excitement. I had some technical difficulties
my
this
first year,
morning.
and I thought, no way possible.
What do we got?
But when you watch how pitchers pitch you consistently, it lets you know you
Take a
made
look
it, but you better make some adjustments.
It's not what I want to do. I went the wrong direction here. I really want to go look at my collection. Go look at my inventory. Go look at my equipment. Go look at the shoes. How about for some Jordans? Oh, God. I'm not even close. I'll probably save up for those, right? Anything else look inviting? What do I got? These things on. Those are pretty good. That makes a difference. We'll wait it out. My next big purchase will be those Jordans. I ain't playing around. I actually own those in real life. I'm getting those puppies. Thank you for joining me here, talking White Sox baseball. There wasn't much basketball last night as Minnesota got taken out of their misery. Timberwolves put them out back in the pasture. As we're up and running here, we'll do some T drills. I just want to see it better. As we head into Kansas City. Look at that, batting third. That's awesome. I get called up and batting third right off the bat. So thank you for joining us here. Let's get into some action here. Batting third behind Larry Garcia, who has my number. He can't be playing much longer. He's batting 221 for the love of God. Send him down. I want number 28 back. Trying to take a look at maybe what the Bears did.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Chicago White Sox going up against the Kansas City Royals.
And now,
First pitch coming your way next.
2023 Kansas City Royals.
We're just getting started here. Thank you for joining us. I'll pay attention in a second. I'm trying to get something to do. It's Saturday morning. There's nothing on.
About how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
What's going on?
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure.
So
He's
damn
more
interested in
calm and
NFL draft.
settles in. He's done an incredible
These
job
guys-
with runners in scoring
Nice
position.
suit.
Most guys
On to the
get a
next
little
one. These
tight, they
guys
start
ain't
to
done
aim the
shit.
baseball, but for some reason, he gets
All
looser.
right.
The ball comes out of his hand with
Rick
more
Dog Network
life,
here in
and he's
KC.
able to wiggle off the
Ooh,
hook
pops
of
it up.
tough situations and get his team back in the
The
dugout.
sure-handed Gold Glover's not going to drop that one.
And that is that.
Dang it. Beautiful, beautiful Kaufman.
With
Whatever the hell
Merrifield
they
up
call
to the
this
plate.
stadium.
Led off the game with a strikeout.
Batter number 15, second baseman, Whit
The 1-1.
Merrifield.
Out to
Over.
short. Oh, look at
Quickly.
the stop.
Makes the play.
On the
Nice.
money. Nice play.
Ends the third.
Royal base is empty with 2 away. And up next for Chicago, Ricky Fuentes. Now a slow roller
swinging
to
at
second.
everything.
On
0 for
the
2.
run, throw to first. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Whites. And here is Salvador Perez. Good power. Not great in the OBP department.
A little excited here at the plate, so rolling over stuff
On
now.
the
Get a
ground to the
defensive
left.
opportunity.
Fuentes
This
handles
is
the
slow run.
chance. Fires over to
Get a
first.
run for an out.
Run
It's
scores,
2-0
and that makes it
bad
2-0 as they get
guys.
the out.
Fast forward.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. He's
2 on, 2
1.
outs. Here in the bottom of the 4th.
Here's a 1-2. Right side. They
Got
get
him
the
at 2.
force,
Nicely done.
And that is the inning.
He takes the
We
easy,
played
quick
4.
out at second.
It's the Royals
Bang,
2,
bang play.
and the White Sox
Being on
nothing.
the same page. Want that damn number, Garcia. All right, let's see if I could put together a little better at bat here at some
Go
point.
ahead,
Here we
run
go.
on
It's
base.
2-2, top
Ricky
of 6.
Fuentes steps to the
First
plate
base
for
is
the White
open.
Sox.
See if he comes for me.
Fuentes.
Ah,
And first
He does
offering
not.
is fouled off.
0-1. I helped him out.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up.
So
get the
rookie
ball
stands
on
in.
the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Right in the heart of the lineup. It's
Pitch
1-1.
misses, and it's 1-1.
I don't want to help him out. There's no outs. He may be looking to walk me here.
Left-hand batter waits.
Ah, damn
Strike
it. I helped
2.
him out.
Wow.
1
Good
and
luck
2.
catching up to that one.
And the righty deals.
There's a shot.
Rider to second and picked on the hop.
I
Throw
think
over to
that'll
Choi.
get a
There
run
for
in.
the
It
out.
will.
Miller scores from third.
And that'll give us the lead. Nicely done. Good job of hitting with 2 strikes. Just gets the running. Thank you for joining us on the Rick Dog
One
Hour.
gone, runner at first.
We have a
Here's the
Saturday
Royals
morning,
designated
early
hitter,
morning swing
Rich
session
Castellanos.
here in Ricky's World. We're just jamming out. We're swinging out. Playing some road to the show. I just got called up
Payoff pitch.
yesterday.
On the
Probably
ground, 2 ball.
plays at second.
One at
Quickly.
second. On to
Rack
first,
him up.
play.
There's
And
me and
that's the
Garcia.
inning. We're through 6
Only been
full.
here for about a
All
week in
tied
the
up
big
at
leagues,
3
and we're already
apiece.
forming. Look at that. That's awesome graphics. We're already forming a pretty good dynamic duo in the middle of the field. So it's 3-3 and a 6.
And next to hit for the Sox, Ricky
We got the
Fuentes.
lead.
For the 4th time tonight.
Trying to be a good, tough hitter here late in this one. I had tough at bats early on.
First pitch,
1-0.
not close.
Has good speed aboard. Let's see if he tries to steal second here.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
Oh,
Swings through that
late
one.
movement. Fooled me just a bit.
Garcia leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Oh, way in.
To
And
second,
sneaks in
but
the
way
second.
too
It's
late,
2-1.
safe there.
2 outs. We're in the top of the 7th. Tapia. Johnny Tapia on the mound.
2-1 now. That pitch in for a strike.
Sinker.
2-2 now.
Just does get a piece of the inside corner. It's 2-2. Runner at second.
Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 3rd out.
He's gone.
Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the White Sox 6, Royals 3.
So they're making some adjustments on the mound. I'm going to have to do the
Next to
same at
hit,
the plate.
Bobby
I'm
Witt Jr.
swinging it way too much.
Nobody
Take
out,
some more
runner at
pitches.
first.
Number 7, shortstop, Bobby Witt.
Taylor
There
runs.
goes a runner.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. And it's
so getting
through
around.
for a hit.
They're still holding.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
All
the
right, here we
Royals
go.
batting order turns over.
Couple runners
Whit
on.
Merrifield
Actually, the
steps in
bases
for
are
the
loaded
Royals.
with 1 out. We're looking to turn 2 here.
The 1-2
Here's the pitch.
on the ground is short.
shot.
Could be 2.
Flips it to
Fuentes
2. Bare hands
tossed to
it.
second.
Rack him
What
up.
a
Double
that
play.
was.
That's a
Inning
big
over.
play.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases
at least we're
loaded,
playing
but
some
an excellent
defense
job
here.
by the
That's-
defense to turn that
that's
one
nicely
and get out of
done.
this jam.
So we'll take another look at the bare hand. Made all the difference. Got him by a half a step. Rack him up.
Man at first. So up next for Chicago.
All right.
Ricky Fuentes.
I'm drawing the collar here. See if I could
And he swings and misses.
take
and
my
it's
own
nothing
advice. I
to
got
one.
to take some pitches.
Sometimes being
I have
lucky
to
is a swing
watch
and
it
miss.
coming
If he
in.
makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
And here it comes.
Ooh,
And a
that's
foul
high.
ball.
Helped him out again. So it's 0-2. Should it be 2-0? They're not going to throw you strikes in the big leagues if you're just swinging at everything.
Swing and a
Jammed
high
him.
fly ball
So
out
all 3
there
pitches
towards left
just
field.
off the zone. So
And Benintendi able to make the grab. And
adjustments
there's 2 down.
will be made
Just
on my
pulled
part.
off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Usually kind of get up into the big leagues and they just throwing
Bobby
strikes.
Witt
Not
Jr.
when you're in
steps
the
in
middle
for
of the
the
lineup. I have
Royals.
to forget. I'm batting third.
Taylor
So
leads
that
off
makes a
first
big
with 1
difference
away.
on what they're giving you to pitch. So
Ground ball could be 2.
I played back a little bit.
Fired to
See
second.
if we can still turn it.
First, but he
Oh,
beat it.
that one we don't. Still get the W.
7-3
That's
is
all that
how this
matters.
one ends. For Chris Singleton and our
Regroup.
entire crew here at
Take a little
MLB
break.
The
Thank you
Show,
for joining us here
thanks
on the
for
Rick Roll
stopping
Hour.
by.
It's been
I'm
fun.
John
It's been
Shelby.
tough hitting.
Talk to you soon.
Got that big league pitching. I'm just going to take a small intermission. Nothing too long. I'll be back in less than 5. Thank you so much.
Kansas City, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Be right back. And we're back on the Rick Dog Network. Let's take a look. As we had a nice day in Chicago for the first time. I got out. I rode my bike. It's freaking amazing now. Let's see if we could get 2 days in a row of this shit. Oh, no. Oh, no, boy. Oh, brother. Oh. It's going to rain. It's going to rain early. It's going to be often. It's going to rain all fucking day. Welcome in to the network, where we be playing designated hitter this next ball game. Two-way sensation. Pitcher, shortstop, switch hitter. So now, usually the game before I pitch, I usually DH. Struggling a little bit at the plate. It's just tough at bats. I gotta really. I'm so used to. I was in AAA for so long, teeing off at the Enric Kaufman Stadium. I gotta remember that I'm not gonna hit beach balls for the rest of my life, so it's okay. They put me right smack in the middle of the lineup at 3. No adjustment period. Let's do it. We got to win ball games here. That's what we're here for.
Brad Keller. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, he tried to make it through the 5th inning last time out, but the pitch count just got too high.
Average dips down to 276 for the first time.
Come back out today and try to throw a gem.
Here we go. So they dig in, trying to get comfortable in the big league. Ooh, I was all over it, but it hit foul.
No score, just getting started, top of the first.
Back to the basics. Understand. He backs it up with a slider. 1-2.
Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break
2 down.
The rhythm that he's
First
got
inning.
going on the
Top of
mound
1.
right now. 2 down, nobody on.
Oh, well hit.
Right
deep.
Dozier glides back.
And that's going to get down for the ground rule double A. Nicely done.
Something really nice about getting yourself
0-2 still. He's just throwing strikes in there. I stay in on it. Give it a ride into the gap.
Your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe
I don't like my socks. I'm going to eventually have to pull my pants down.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal.
Got a big lead, just messing with him, not going anywhere.
Next offering is foul back.
And now I'll fast forward
see how
to my next at bat. So I'm playing DH.
All set for the start of the inning.
Score.
So now it's the White Sox DH.
But here we are,
Ricky
top of 4,
Fuentes.
leading off. There's a shot,
Line
base
drive,
hit.
base
It's
hit
2
right
for
field.
2. Just when I say they're not going to give me anything to hit, this guy's giving me him right
2 for 2
down
now on
Broadway.
the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting
Beautiful
with this already.
left-handed stroke.
Go ahead, run on base. Stepping in. Yep.
So we'll fast forward.
Yasmani Grandal. Back here at
All right,
Kauffman
1-0
Stadium.
bad guys
Now
here.
at
I'm
the
leading
plate,
off
Ricky
again.
Fuentes.
Same
Keller
guy on the
back
mound.
to work.
Ah,
Strike
should've
one.
known.
The baseball's coming out of his hand very
0-1.
well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect
It's
that.
1-1.
Very
He's
difficult pitch to hit.
starting to lose it, I'd say, on the mound. Getting late in this one.
Ball to strike. Check swing, no
Ooh,
appeal.
just in. It's a good eye. It's 2-1. Same pitch or same area. It's 2-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of
throw
the
him off
edge
a little bit here.
inside. Really think the outer half is open.
As he's about to throw his 77th pitch, he's got a shutout going.
And he deals. On the
Oh,
ground right
well
side.
hit. Sucked
Whips
up.
it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice
So Rick
job
Dog
of
is
keeping
2
the
for
ball
3.
out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Seeing the ball well. That was a hang with him. Speaking of hang with him, so have you seen the White Sox this season? My goodness, they're terrible. I don't know the record, but they're bad. They lost second straight yesterday. They lost 8 in a row earlier. Let's see. Do the math.
In the dirt.
It's 10 out of their last 11. So runner at third with one out. Trying to just get them in. Tie the game up here in the top of the eighth. See what happens here.
Here's a sacrifice
good
situation,
pitch.
and he's got to
1-1.
make sure he gets the ball
Nasty
out over the
sinker.
plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him in the infield in. Be a big pickoff if he can push a run
Trying
across.
to get him off his
The
game.
tying run is 90 feet away. The
It's
next
2
pitch
and 1.
misses. 2-1.
Try to
Really
bust me
been
in.
able to slow down the game tonight with
Don't
his
wanna help him
at-bats,
out.
and
They got
the
the
biggest one he's had so
infield
far.
way
He
in.
doesn't look anxious at all.
That's a shot down the line.
And
Fair
that
ball.
liner is just barely fair
As
for a hit.
he's-
In comes the
takes his
run
time
from
getting it
third.
in.
It's 2-2.
Safe at second.
You gotta get on your
RBI
horse,
double
get to that
for
thing
the
and
Rick
get it
Dog.
back
That's
in,
big
because
time.
He's gonna come barrel around
Welcome to
first.
the
He's gonna
show.
put pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, he's going to make you look
He's
silly and end up on
sticking
second
to the
base.
whole time. Beautiful piece of hitting. Nicely done. He's
One
3
out.
for 4.
Runner at second. Yes.
What happened?
Money
Oh, it tied the game. Excuse me. I thought we took the lead, but
Mandala
tying the game just as big. Oh,
and
Kansas
your
City
final
steals
4-2.
it.
For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shelby saying
all
so
that.
long.
Welcome in, though. I hope you enjoyed that. Got some pitches to hit there. Felt a little better at the plate, so now I think when I start to feel better, I'm going to get out there and pitch, right? That's usually how that goes. I would love to pitch at Kaufman, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Thank you for joining me here on the Rick Dog Network. Don't forget to follow, because I don't have too many of those folks, followers. Follow me. Follow me into freedom.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Chicago White Sox going up against the Kansas City
All right,
Royals.
so we're 35 and 39. Trying to get back to 500.
And now, your
Just like the
pitch
real
coming
White
at you
Sox.
right after the break.
Oh, Larry Garcia has my number, and now they're just flaunting it in front of me. Oh, retire already.
Just about ready to go.
I offered
Getting
him
the nod on the mound,
my
Asa Lacy,
Honda
and saying
CR-V
he likes pitching
2009
at home.
Well, truly for him, there
Blue
is
slip.
no place like home.
Straight
He's been
up,
so
didn't take
dominant here. And
So
as a
now I'm
teammate,
stuck with
you
Ozzie
expect him
Guillen's
when
number.
pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just
It's
as he
terrible.
has.
Thank you
The
for
fans
joining us
expect
on the
it,
Rick Dog
and I think
Network.
everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
His first pitch of the game.
Whit Merrifield looks
Just a
at
bit
one
outside.
outside there.
So take a look at the standings. We're 5 games back. Work to be done here.
The wide to kick the pitch. And fouled
Howard
off.
fastball at 100 miles per hour. It's 1-1. It's got the pimp
Here's a
juice on the
1-1.
mound.
That pitch gets the
Curveball,
inside
not
corner.
great, but
And the count 1-2.
1-2.
Next one off the plate inside. 2-2.
Just missed 2-2. 2-2 pitch from the network.
Next pitch misses
3-2,
outside.
making me work.
And that's ball 3.
All right. Leadoff man for Kansas City.
Good plate appearance
Oh.
there. Able to take the walk.
And this
Great
ump
back
is
and
squeezing
forth
me.
in
That
at-bat.
looked good
He
from
had to play
here.
off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie
It
found
was-
a way
it
to
was
keep the bat
couple
on his
pi-
shoulder
couple
right there.
inches
I'll
up.
tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
All right, so leadoff man aboard. Great.
Nicky Lopez up to the
And
plate.
there he goes on the first pitch.
Merrifield on the move.
And
The tag, and he's out.
got him.
Such a quick and fast swing of emotions right there. You get the runner on with the walk, which is great, but then picks a bad pitch to go on, and you just erase the free pass that you were issued. I understand you want to be aggressive, you want to try to get in the scoring position, but you just have to be a little smarter there.
So we'll pitch this game, and then we'll take a little break.
Righty delivers. And that one fouled off.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
And the pitch. Ball.
I got 2-1 the count.
And that one hit to first. And he handles
Just a
it
little bit
himself
bigger.
for the out.
Batting
It's
first,
2 down.
the catcher.
Try to finish this one up.
2 outs, base
Here's
is
an
empty.
hour into the
And now it's
telecast. Had all
Salvador
sorts of
Perez to the
technical
plate.
issues early, but
All around,
Now
I
we're
think if
up
you
and
asked
running in
anyone
my
in
first
this
couple weeks here in the
organization, who's
big
the
league.
best hitter in the
pitched
lineup,
well in the first
they would say
outing.
him.
Came up with a no decision.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Gave up a couple big home runs, which ended up knocking me out. But I did pitch well with a lot of strikeouts. Just
Next offering misses, and the count is 2-0.
see if I could get the W here and get my team closer to
On the
500.
ground to short. Whips it across, and that ends
That's the end of the
inning.
first. It's
We played an inning.
Salvador Perez
score.
grounds out. Come the good guys. This
Now it's
early
Andrew
morning session.
Benintendi
It's
to
2-0
hit. There you
good
see
guys.
his May and June numbers so far.
The left fielder, Andrew.
Fuentes back to work.
Well, after putting up a nice inning
Still
on
trying to
offense,
get a-
got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there,
Get
have
my
a shutdown inning. Don't give that other
grip
team
out
any
here, so
hope. You just hope that he can get
got
through
my
this
good
inning, get the
stuff
bats
out. Here we
back up
go.
there while they're hot.
The pitch.
Strike, 1-1.
Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
As we take a
Patty
look at
Johnson
our
is some
umpiring
good,
crew
but
for the
I'd
day.
ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of
As the
comes with the
Rick Dog
territory,
Network
right?
Still trying to
Out to short. Simmons
get his groove on
collects
the
it.
mound.
Slings it across. And a quick out, number 1. Fans don't really understand the
down here.
familiarity and relationship
Bottom
players and
second.
coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see these guys a lot.
That pitch
Yeah,
is
but
right.
these guys are all
Who's
out
on?
there trying to do their best and
good for
perform at a
Kansas
high
City,
level.
'cause I
So
will
when you
start to
respect
get it
that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with some
Good
of these
hard
guys.
fastball.
G-Man
1-1.
Choi takes a strike there
Good
as
morning.
he stands at the plate now.
Good afternoon.
Next offering is fouled back. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of
He
all
gone.
4 guys,
That
nicknames,
two-seamer looks like a
hometowns,
chain, almost like a
and as
sinker.
well
It's
hobbies
terrible coming in.
listed, just so you can
Falling
kind
away
of small
after
talk
the
the
100
umpire a
mile per
little
hour.
bit.
Good
That's
morning.
great.
Good afternoon, and then all the way out there. Good night. That 5 miles per hour makes a huge difference.
Here's
in the
Hunter
movement.
Dozier to the dish.
So it's 2 outs.
Here's
Here.
a swing and a drive
Oh.
left field,
Now I
and
got one
he
back.
knew
I
it.
know that sound. Into the bullpen.
Hunter Dozier leaves the park.
Sneak one
Home
by
run
him.
number
No,
5
no,
on
no.
the season, and they cut
Hunter.
into the deficit. It's 2-1.
It's all that one. He sends him reeling here in Kansas City. Take another look at it.
Let's take another look at it, but this
He's
time
ready
with
for
the
it.
help of StatCast.
Turns it
Well, this one
around.
wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat and get some backspin, it'll carry enough to get out of here.
So
Gotta
2
watch
away
out
with
against
nobody
those-
on.
those
So up
mistakes you
now
make
for
here go
Kansas
a
City,
long way.
Rich Castellano.
Third baseman.
Used to giving up too many bombs.
In
That's a
there, and
strong
it's
mistake.
0-1.
Gotta keep it down.
Next
There it
offering is
1-2.
in
That
for a
was good
strike.
pitch.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in
Sir,
play with any
inside
authority.
and hard.
Got a swing and a miss, and that's
They
that.
get the big bomb though. They cut the lead in half.
But they draw within 1 thanks to the
Thank you for
solo
joining me
homer.
here on the
We
Rick
played
Dog
2
Network. Thank you
full.
for
It's the White Sox
following
2
along.
and the Royals 1.
We got the early morning swing session here. My first big
Back
league
here in
action.
Kansas City, now here's Bobby Witt
Midway through
Jr.
the second season, I get the call up.
The shortstop.
About 100 games left in the season when I got the call.
Fuentes
So
back to work.
we were
He swings
7
and
games
fouls
back,
one
5
off.
games under 500. So they needed some help. Here comes the Rick Dog
The
Network
0-1.
to the rescue.
On a line out towards center.
Straightaway center field.
Robert makes the catch.
Caught. One down.
One down.
As the Sox put another one on the board. It's 3-1. Good guys.
Now here is Michael A. Taylor. 4 for 7 in
the
the
real
series,
world,
so he's been good.
Waiting for the Sox to show up.
And the first offering is not close.
All sorts of injury problems, all sorts of defensive mishaps. A lot of pressure.
Next
Looks like
offering
they're
is
playing
in
with too
for
much
a
pressure
strike.
on them. But hey, that's a part of being in the big leagues. Got to figure it out. Playing in the big city. Got to go out there and play some baseball. It's always
Got a
easier
foul
said
ball.
than done. It's maybe too late before they figure it out. Compound it with injuries and stuff like that. But I will keep the faith, Sox fans.
And that one is
Gonna
lifted
get
in
too
the air.
bent out of shape
Luplow
over
in position.
Just hope they
He's
can
got
turn it
it.
around.
2 down.
Hope these guys can come back. You thought the offense was going to kind of carry him along, but it's cold. It's rainy today again. It was nice yesterday, but it finished off a little
Whit
rainy. But
Merrifield. Now at the plate.
it's trying to get
Open the
nicer. It
ball
has to
game.
get warmer for these guys to get hot. So no
Well, they kept
excuses.
him pretty quiet in this series.
Sox
Still
are
doesn't have
cold,
a knock.
offensive.
I know you want to get that first knock out of the
Gotta
way.
turn
Maybe
it
more
around
will
here,
come.
Lady
But you got to
City.
give some credit to the pitching staff. They've
As
had
it's
a great
1-0.
plan against him.
Pretty good career for Merrifield. 8 seasons, got 1,000 hits already.
The next
Whoa,
offering
just
misses.
around the plate,
Now
2-0.
2-0.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Try to make some pitches here. Pitch out of it. Chopper, it's 2-1. Good hard fastball at the knees.
2 balls and a
Back with
strike.
another one.
Here it comes. That one
Upstairs,
misses.
just missed
And
3-1.
the count is
So it's
3-1.
2 outs. Still not pitching great yet. And
Line to second, snagged on the bounce.
But we're cruising.
Over
End
to
of third.
Abreu. Gets
We're
it
up
easily,
3-1.
ends the inning.
Here
KC
come the good
down
guys
in
to bat.
order. Score. Bottom
thank you for
four,
joining
now
us
the
here on the
number
Rick
2
Dog
hitter,
Network. Let's see,
Nicky
let's get through this one. I'll
Lopez.
probably take a break. I'll go
Here comes a pitch.
feed my cat, let him out maybe
Ball
before it
1, no
rains.
strikes.
We'll see how everything's looking here. Maybe, or maybe I'll take a couple more hacks. I was feeling good at the plate. Stand by after this one. I'll go to intermission and I'll let you know.
Next pitch misses.
It's 2-1.
And now 2-0.
It's
Well,
raining
usually
already.
a high
I'm
level
coming
of
back down.
confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. Okay with getting deep in the count, even falling behind. Well, in this situation, ahead 2-0.
It's 2-1.
He's put himself in a really good spot.
And a pitch.
2-1. Oh,
Out towards right
pretty well
center
struck
field.
into the gap towards center
Robert
field, though.
racing over to make the catch.
He's
Every day
Louis
during
Robert,
batting
one of the best in
practice,
the
these
business, floats
outfielders
over,
get about
which makes it
10
look so
minutes
easy.
of balls
And he makes
in
the
the gap.
catch.
They practice this, and when the game comes, they
We're
make
waiting
the
for
play
Roberts to
perfectly.
come back.
And now the catcher
In
comes
real
up to
life,
hit. Salvador
He's been out.
Perez.
I think they're waiting for another one. They're waiting for it to get warm because he's got a growing situation. They don't want to put him out there
And the
where it's a
first
little
pitch
cold
misses
and
for
then
ball 1.
we lose him. So battling through it here, kind of like my pitcher here, battling through it. Doesn't have his best stuff. One and one. I made
Righty
one
to
big
the plate.
mistake and it went a long way.
A little out front
It's
there.
1 and
as he
2.
swings
I'm not
through it.
hitting my spots, but at least when I'm missing, I'm making sure I'm keeping it mostly down and out of the zone. 1 and 2. Good slider
Starting to
there.
get some pretty good timing on that
Stayed up a
breaking
little
ball,
bit.
but he's going to have to stay ready for a fastball. Don't want to watch one go right by you.
Good hard fastball. Fights it off. Foul ball.
The wind to the pitch.
Here comes the 1-2 pitch to Perez.
And that one fouled off.
Good, solid at bat for him right now. See if we can put him away.
Got him.
He
Two
gone.
down.
I froze him. That pitch stayed way up,
Andrew Benintendi
but he's
up
so
to the
surprised
plate.
by it that he couldn't do anything with it.
Benintendi, the former first-round
Thank
pick,
you for
now the
joining us here as
Spikes
the
Award
sun
winner.
is rising here in beautiful Chicago. Well,
That
I'm in
one's
Chicago.
there,
This game is in
0-1.
Kansas City. I can look out and tell the sun's rising. It's fully out, man. But there's supposed to be some rain coming, so Hang in there, Chicago.
0-2
on this
now.
Saturday spring
Up
morning.
the middle. Simmons
Over.
sends it over to
That's the play.
first. And the inning
That's the end of the
is
fourth, and we're
over.
cruising along here.
Royals
3-1,
go down
good
1-2-3,
guys.
and it back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning.
Beautiful
And now the
Kauffman
hitter,
Stadium, one of my
Ji-Man
favorites.
Choi.
I've never
pitch.
been up. I definitely want to get there before they shut it down
And
and
that
go
one
check out the
just
fountains.
misses. A ball and no strikes.
Especially if you're a video game lover, it's one of the first stadiums that you looked for. Like, oh, they
Next
made
offering is
those
down
fountains
low.
out there.
2-0.
So welcome in. My second start of my career.
Pitch
Oh,
misses
3-0.
inside.
I don't have my
and
best
that's ball
stuff, so
3.
I don't want to lose this guy. There we go.
In
We
for a
get one
strike,
over.
now 3-1.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Next
3-2,
foul
fighting
back.
back.
And the pitch. And that's ball 4.
Oh, just misses, just loses him. The dreaded leadoff walk.
Count, but I guess he saw it really well.
All right,
It's a
so
really
pitch
nice
out of
way
the
to do it.
stretch for the first time
Hunter
since in a long
Dozier
time. I'll tell you that
steps
right
in
now.
for the Royals.
I think since the first batter got on and then he got caught stealing. I've been cruising along since then. I gave up the one bomb and the walk. So here we go. Their best, one of their best to do it in the batter spot.
Next pitch
Just a little bit low.
downstairs.
Good pitch though.
Ball 1.
Right where I
Choi
wanted
gets
it.
his lead at first. Nobody out.
Another
Next
good one.
offering is
1-1.
in for a strike. That's hard hit on the
So
line.
let's see where that ends up. That's going to be in the
Can't
gap.
get there, base hit.
That's going to get all the way to the wall. Let's see
Choi
where they're going to
headed
send
for
him.
the plate.
He's got a cannon to play at the plate. Not in
Save.
time. So, RBI double.
Well done, drives in the
Son
run.
of a gun.
Put a really nice
Got him
balanced
off the-
swing on it, and when you can rope
All right,
one
so we
into
still
the
have to
gap
lead.
like that, you're thinking
Work to be
extra
done here.
bases from the first couple of steps.
Now
out
would
of
be
the
a good
box,
time
so
to start.
he'll feel
I'm starting to
real
feel a
good
little
about
better.
that one. Now a huge at bat in this game
To
coming
make some
up.
good pitches here. There's another good one.
On the corner for a
0-2.
strike. And the count is 0-2.
They're number 8 or number 7
No
hitter, I'd
outs.
say.
Runner on second.
Step off.
Now before the pitch, he looks it back.
Big hit. Got him.
Swinging.
There's one
And
down.
he's down on strikes for the second time
All would be
today.
okay if I could just
Well, it
pitch
can be
out.
so tough as a hitter to
2 more
pull
outs here.
yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several
challenge.
games, even a week or more. No, right now he's really in one.
That's the
so
one
I'm
right
sure
there.
his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what
Runner
can
at
get him
second.
back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the
0-1.
box.
Bobby
In
Witt
the box
Jr.
now, takes strike one.
up here, my second big league start.
Out to short.
That'll send him back to the back.
Gloves
Quickly
it.
over to first.
Throw
There's
to
2 down.
first. And Witt is out.
Yeah, that was a wasted
3-2
RBI
good guys
opportunity.
here.
but
Runner at second.
competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Taylor in the box with one away as he takes ball 1.
Umpire squeezing me at times. I can't gauge him. It's 1-1.
Runner at second, 2 down. Next pitch inside.
2-1.
2 balls and a strike. On the ground.
Good fastball. So we'll get out of it.
Over
The
to
leadoff walk
Abreu,
comes around the
and
score,
that
but we're
will
still
end
up
the inning.
3-2. Challenge.
So 1 run
Repeat
on
it.
1 hit. No errors.
Nicely done. Welcome to the network.
And welcome back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the second baseman.
Thank you for joining
Whit
us.
Merrifield.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing
Trying to
too
hang
hard
on to the
because
W
that just
here. That's
compounds
well hit.
things. It makes the slump even longer.
And then
Never
get
seems
down
to
for a
help. Never
base
helped
hit.
me.
Is it just
That's a
gonna
base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Snuck in there.
Well, that started and ended
Lead
pretty
off, man,
quickly. No
aboard.
messing around right there. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll
That
see
was
if
a
they
pretty
try to
good
get him
bunt
into motion.
sacrifice. Runner at second with one out.
And here's the catcher,
They're down by
Salvador
one. They're
Perez.
desperate to get him in.
So RBI spot, but
Desperate
Chris,
to
this is a
get out
guy
of
that
the
is
center
not
without
really
giving
swinging
up
the
a
bat all that well here.
In this situation, you
Just
have
a
a
little bit
real
low.
good
I don't know.
opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Fought off foul.
Fouls it back 1-1.
1-run game, 1 out, 1 on.
Bouncer.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've
And
got to
fouls it
expand
back.
the zone.
Perez
He's
making me
capable
work
of going
here.
out there and doing damage with it.
At the belt and fires.
It's a
And
shot
a
base hit.
on a line.
See, here
Around
comes the
third.
runner. That'll tie it up.
Not gonna get him. It's up the line.
Man.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and line
That
it into
hung
center
up a
for
little
the
too
nod.
high.
Those always feel
Dadgummit.
good.
1 down. Benintendi to the plate.
That sounds good. 3-3. Runner at second. Come on, let's go.
First pitch just
Oh, you're
misses.
squeezing me, Luke. You are squeezing me.
Swing and a pop up in foul ground.
That'll be 2 down. Nicely
Makes the
done.
grab, and there are 2 outs.
Up next to the
Mater.
the first baseman.
His mater. and
Choi.
Her mater.
And next up for the Royals, G-Man Choi.
Still doing well here.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
First offering misses badly
1-0.
for ball 1.
Hey, 2 outs.
2 outs. And
Popped
that
him
one
up.
in the air center field.
Robert's
has
back.
this
I
one
think we
sized
got.
up.
I think he's got it. But they get
Squeezes
to
it, and the inning
tie it. Let's see
is
if they let me
over.
come out for the 7th. I
So they
doubt it.
pick up a run on 2 hits. So out of the pen comes the right
And that's all she wrote.
Jonathan
I'll
Loaisiga.
take a quick intermission. Thank you
In
for
the
joining
last
us.
3 days.
Just gonna go check on the cat, see how it looks outside. Maybe get 5-10 minutes outside. Thank you for joining us.
This is a
I'll
huge
stay
win
in
to take
intermission
this series
screen,
on the road
make a
before
decision
heading
on
back
whether or not I'm
home.
coming back. We've been
Go
on
home
for
feeling good about yourselves. You've got some
hour
good
and 10
momentum.
minutes here on the
At home, you
network.
also have a
Hopefully
higher
everything sounded
expectation
good and
to
looked
play
good.
well, so they're going to have to maintain the focus because those fans
This
are
is my
expecting
first
a lot.
big league
And the
action.
final score
Doing well.
here,
And the
4-3.
Sox come away with the
For Chris
win.
Singleton and our entire outstanding
Awesomeness.
crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi.
Thank you for joining me.
We'll see you soon.
Final line score this afternoon.
I'll be back to let you know
Victorious White Sox.
if we're gonna stay on.
9 hits, no errors. They
Thank you.
left 11 men on base. For Kansas City, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Thank you for joining me. I'm going to go ahead and get a bike ride in before it rains. Appreciate you. Good day. Hey, I said good day, man. Know what I'm saying? Good day.